Welcome everyone to join us in this invitation-only event. The reason why we're here is to announce the integration between AI and blockchain by PundiX.
In Q4, you would see that branding change from FunctionX to PundiX. So I think the exchanges will do their respective announcement of that change, right?
So I'm here speaking to
Kelvin from Korea University. I'm a computer science major student and also a member of the Korea University Blockchain Club, where I lead the validator team.
Oh wow, that sounds so professional. How long have you been in crypto?
So I started indulging myself into the crypto realm back in 2022. Before that, I was really interested in AI. So I was like a AI student researcher for about a year, and then I got into crypto at 2022.
Awesome. So how do you find the event today with the whole integration between AI and PundiX?
Yeah, I think it's really a big step for FunctionX because nowadays, crypto is actually one of the biggest use cases of blockchain. There's a lot of problems in the current AI field, like hallucination and centralization of these AI large language models. So I think using these kind of decentralized blockchains would really help mitigate these problems.
All right, so what are your favorite AI projects at the moment?
Currently, it's Grass, which is trying to create the decentralized data layer for AI. And also some decentralized inference protocols like Curist and Cusco are also one of my favorites, and also Flock.io. They also try to decentralize training and validating these models.
Oh wow, I'll be sure to check out these AI projects, but my current favorite is definitely PundiX.
Yeah, Andrew.
Right?
Well,
Thanks so much for your time.
Yeah.
So I'm here speaking to...
I'm Daryl.
What do you do, Daryl?
I'm the general partner at Tribe Digital. We're a Singapore licensed venture capital firm.
Okay, cool. So how did you find the event today? The whole AI and combining with the PundiX, how do you find it?
It's a trend or narrative that we've been seeing a lot lately in terms of the evolution of companies after the launch of OpenAI and ChatGPT itself. And data has always been an issue. AI companies, not from just the GPT days, but also from the NLP days where I started my career in. So I would say that it's a natural progression that people kind of see that. But I think in general, it touches on the right points in AI itself. Yeah.
So what limitation do you see at the moment? Because some say that all the AI data is controlled by the AI giants like Tesla and Google and stuff.
Yeah.
What are the goods and bads at the moment that you feel like we have to address before taking?
Let's start with what's wrong with centralization. Centralization means that everyone controls the data, but then you also have to understand that because of the kind of financial or backing or resource that they possess, they're able to acquire data because data is not cheap. In fact, that's always a new saying, right? Data is a new oil. When we're talking about the benefits of decentralization is that anyone could contribute, anyone could sell the data. But if you think about it, that narrative is not new. If we look back in 2018 days, there were a lot of platforms where you're allowed to sell your own data, right? Where back then they were trying to tackle data privacy, and then they said that, you can actually upload your data online or connect all your social accounts, and then you can actually sell those data sets itself. But it hasn't really took off because people are actually quite reserved or conservative with their own data itself. So I think that's going to be a lot of challenges for companies. And one of the things about that's contribution. And I think for today, you're talking about data tagging. It's not new. For example, that little thing that you do to kind of verify if you're a human on Google, that's actually training AI models already, right? So it's not new. That's been around for a long time. So I would say that people have been kind of creating new methods on encouraging people to do data tagging. But I think the next big thing that perhaps would people should look into is how could we get actual data sets collected by huge companies? What could we do to encourage them? And I think the next big step is actually looking into encryption, and that's why we're looking into things like FHE, fully homomorphic encryption, where you're allowed to basically share data without revealing the data. So you're able to train data sets without actually revealing the data sets to the other party itself. I think that's something that's big, that's upcoming, that I would say that would kind of resolve the present challenges in AI.
So how many years are you looking before like AI is going to be like taking all time?
I think it's hard to tell, but from my understanding, we are at a pace of rapid acceleration. So not too far, but a year or two, it's really taking off.
Are you scared of how AI is rapidly developing?
Not really, because ultimately it's still developed by humans. So even if it turn out like evil, it's because of us.
Yes.
So-
Yes.
So I'm not. I think there's nothing scary about it. It's how you built it, because if you understand how AI works, at the end of the day, it's too heavily reliant on human input. Itself, even if it has like machine learning capabilities, of course, everyone like what Elon Musk is afraid of is sentient AI, right? Where it has its own consciousness. But the thing about reaching that level is going to take an abundance of data, right? I don't think. I mean, who knows what's going to happen? Is what I'm going to say, right? But I think we should always look forward towards innovation rather than be afraid of it. If not, we'll never take a step, right? Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
Yeah. Thank you.